Today's video is brought to you by HUCKBERRY. You know, coffee isn't the only thing that makes you all warm and toasty inside. It's also when you can find a backpack that is just at home, around town, commuting, going to the office and traveling, as it is in the high country, taking you on outdoor adventures. And they may have created a pack that is able to fulfill both of those roles, that commuting, EDC, you know, a travel backpack, and also a backpack that you can go hit the trail and, you know, clock in 5-10 miles easily on the weekend with your family, and you don't have to necessarily have two dedicated bags. That's the possibilities that are there with this District series, particularly the District 24 from Mystery Ranch. Now, right away, when you grab any Mystery Ranch that I've ever handled, you immediately notice durability and quality build. And my boys have put this through the ringer and rigorously tested that. Joe, who's boss? And the water-resistant exterior that this series offers is built out of 420 denier Cordura recycled fabric. This is a new blend that Cordura is producing that gives you that nice sheen. It's that water resistant, but it's also really tough and durable. So that's excellent that Mystery Ranch is using that to help lighten the load a little bit, because this model will be about 2.7 pounds for this 24-liter pack. Now, if you already own a Mystery Ranch pack, there's something I'm about to highlight. Mystery Ranch really focuses on the comfort, the yoke system, and how the pack rides. They're some of the most comfortable packs I've ever owned, and I've owned several at this point, and this commuting / day pack is no exception. There is a rigid polymer backer behind this really nice mesh backer that helps you breathe, but so it's going to give you structure and support that contours perfectly into a dense yoke system. They don't skimp on the yoke and on the straps, giving you really nice thickness, mesh breathability throughout that connects with load lifters. So a lot of commuting style packs aren't going to give you that. So this carried my heavier outdoor load when I went and did a day hike very well. I was super pleased with it. Had about 18 pounds with water and all my gear and equipment and camera stuff that I was using that day, and it carried it with no, I mean, I barely even knew it was on my shoulder. So the load lifters in combination with the way the straps are designed work perfectly, and with my larger frame at 6'2" and about 215 pounds, the yoke and the straps fit my body well. And then with that ladder system that is removable, so around town, if you want to remove that sternum strap, you totally can. But for hiking, or, you know, maybe riding your bicycle to and from the office or whatever it may be, it does have that really nice dedicated sternum strap just to help carry that load better. Now, there is no waist strap and no attachments for that. So for those of you who find that a necessity, this pack does lack that. Now that flows right into the side pockets that are great for those larger water bottles, like your Nalgene and 3.5-inch diameter water bottles and thermoses. So those will easily fit. Those are ambidextrous on either side. They have a reinforced upper band, and when not in use, they ride rather flush compared to the rest of the body, so they're not awkward or a snag point if you're not using them. And guys, throughout this video, I invite you to subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Smash that like button and make sure to hit the bell icon so that you can be notified every week when I'm posting up new videos on new equipment and gear and how it can perform for you and me, the user. Now, I have the hummus color. There are several other color combinations that are available. I love how low profile it is. It's very slim, sleek, without a lot of, you know, straps and attachments and molly all over the place, meaning that it's very gray man ready, urban, you know, ready, and isn't going to bring a lot of attention to you and to your pack. On the exterior, we have a nice Velcro flap that allows you to get access to a few pockets that are high vis. I like that high vis orange, so you can really see what's there. You know, you can throw some pens and a multi-tool, flashlight, other things that you may need in there. And then it has a one side zipper and button that will go the full length down, that you then are able to open up the pack completely and get into this compartment. Now, the pockets are staggered offset And so there is some dead space here. I wish that there was something, even a MOLLE webbing or something that I could attach if I wanted to. Would have been a nice touch. It's not the end of the world, but these offset pockets are large, are deep. The lower pocket is definitely large enough for an individual first aid kit or other larger pouches that you may want to organize, and a compact EDC kit or survival kit could easily fit in there, and then it easily zips back up and snaps into place. We follow that up with this YKK zipper, and all the zippers are going to be YKK. I love how they run. This particular model has orange tassels. All the tassels are reinforced and easy to grab, so you don't have to get your own lanyards attached to the zippers. Now that one YKK zipper will open up into your top loading pocket where it has a key keeper attachment with one of the best little key keeper clips I've seen in a long time. Most of those little tiny small polymer ones aren't really easily accessible. You kind of fumble with them. This is like a mini carabiner, and I like it a lot. It's just a little nice touch that you don't always see. And the main compartment is that second piece of the puzzle that really makes it have that ability to do both well. And I'm going to get to that in just a moment. But before that, let's go ahead and hit pricing. This is going to go for about $165 on average. They have several different color combinations to choose from. And this is the largest of the District series. There's a smaller pack as well as some over-the-shoulder bags that are available. Now, it's great to have HUCKBERRY as a regular sponsor and part of our affiliate network here at the channel, and them sending this over to me to be able to test it out for us, you and me, the user. But what's awesome is that if you're new to HUCKBERRY and you've never purchased through them before, first-time buyers will get a 15% off promo code that is in the link in the description box below, so you can save yourself off of 15% off of this pack or any other gear that HUCKBERRY carries. So go check out that link if you're in the market for a pack like this or other excellent gear and apparel. Now to the main compartment. Now we have these two large YKK zippers that will open up, and you may see that the zippers go all the way down to the bottom of the bag, and there are no compression straps to hinder that process. And I never felt like the bag really needed that, regardless if I maxed it out or I had almost nothing in there. It is built in such a way that it contours itself and doesn't have this excess floppiness that a lot of other packs that are more squared. This is almost more like, I don't know, U-shaped. Have. So that's a really cool attribute that you don't always find. Now, you're gonna get the ability with this 24 liter to house most 17-inch laptops, which is excellent to see in a sleeve with a padded bottom that keeps it up off the ground. So if you were to accidentally put it down a little too hard, you're not gonna immediately damage that laptop, with a secondary sleeve for magazines or a tablet. And then some main pockets that you can easily throw all sorts of large gear items in. This seems so cavernous for the type of pack that it was, but never felt like I was losing the equipment. It was just this big giant bag flopping around. And that's because of a hidden feature that I'm about to highlight. So I have like a fleece, I have my EDC kit, a med kit, my beanie, a book I'm reading right now. You know, like all that stuff is easily in there with room to spare. And so I could easily stuff this out for a day in the backcountry on the trail, or a full loadout of gear to go to the office and, you know, take care of the family for the day or whatever it may be. And with those zippers being able to go all the way down, there's a side wing, almost like an internal compression strap, not even strap, pad, that you Velcro and button if you want it to not fully open, but give you still plenty of opening, and that kind of holds it all together. Or you can disconnect those, fold those over on themselves, and they create a secondary sleeve, but also give you the ability to completely clamshell open this pack. So depending on the way you like to access your gear and how large the gear may be, this pack allows you to customize it to your needs and to the needs of the gear that you're putting inside. Now, no pack is perfect, and though this has excellent water bottle pockets, there's currently no port for the straw and hose of a water hydration system. Now, you could easily fit most 70 to 100 ounce water hydration systems inside the laptop sleeve without much difficulty, and just zip up the zippers and feed the port that way. But it would have been nice to see a dedicated port for the hose, as well as an attachment to hang your water bladder. Then those zippers run back up, and again, that high vis orange is excellent. And so that's what really are the two main attributes to this pack, is not only the comfort and the design of that yoke the good materials that are well built, just super high quality that we know from Mystery Ranch, but then also the way that they've designed it, not needing exterior compression straps, but it's still being able to be quite cavernous when necessary, but also organized enough and not as baggy when you're not really loading it out as much as the compartment may allow. So I love those two attributes, and coming in at that price point really gives us a lot of versatility, a lot of capability in a lot of different scenarios. But I look forward to hearing from you guys. What's your thought on the District 24? Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know your experience if you own one of the District Series bags. And I appreciate you guys so much for coming over today and checking out the video. Subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Check out the other video popping up. And until next time, always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and I'll see you out there.